Hi, Annissa here with this week's Ask Annissa video column. And this week our question came in from Monica. And Monica said, for the first time in 6 years, I have come across an issue that I've never had before. We did multiple walkthroughs and had multiple conversations with a homeowner about salvageable and non-salvageable items. After said items had been disposed of, the homeowner actually changed their mind and wants these declared items back. I understand the overwhelming experience of experiencing a fire, and I'm sympathetic to it. However, how do we cover ourselves? Is there a release form that we should have them sign, or just start doing a video on our walkthroughs? This is one hurdle I cannot find a solution to and definitely want to prevent from happening again. Thanks so much for your help. P.S. Love the YouTube videos. Okay, Monica, well, I'm really glad that you love the YouTube videos, and there's several things here I want to say. Number one, I would absolutely not recommend necessarily a video on the walkthrough for a couple of reasons. Number one, a video submissible in court does not always hold a lot of weight. People know, judges know, that you can alter a video quite easily by just cutting out a few seconds in certain snippets. Makes it look like you said or they said or did something completely different. So the video I would personally not recommend. The other thing is unless you're super careful about what you say or your company representatives that are doing the walkthrough say, a video could actually get you in trouble. Okay, so the video I don't recommend, and I would never do one on a walkthrough with a client like that. I want to tell you a story, and I want you to know that you are not alone in this. I actually was in your situation, happened to me, actually, and to a really awful degree. I had clients that had a tremendous amount of loss in their home. Some of the stuff was garbage, just like should have just been donated or taken to the dump before the fire. So it went into the garbage not because of the fire, but while we were there cleaning up, needed to get it out because it had odor on it now. So the insurance company wasn't paying them for all of it. Some of it they were, but I talked them into letting me dispose of it, and the insurance company paid for the dumpster. Well, after this job, and I want to say it was, I don't know, month, maybe two, after we were done cleaning the contents and the structure of this fire job, I get a phone call from an attorney. Actually, I got served with papers, was what I got. First time ever. Served with papers at my office from an attorney's office telling me that I was being sued in conjunction with the contractor that I actually did the contents for. So I was the subcontractor on the job. But me and the contractor that handled those contents and the insurance company were being sued for, I want to say it was somewhere around $35,000 because the homeowner said that I illegally and without their consent threw those contents away and disposed of them. Well, I picked up the phone immediately and I called the attorney and I said, wow, that's very interesting that your client says that, because I actually have 7 pages here where I listed every little thing, including Q-tips that I disposed of and from the house. And I do have your signature and initials of your clients all over these sheets, authorizing every single thing and the date that they were actually thrown away. The attorney said, great, fax those over to me. I did. And literally, it wasn't maybe 2 minutes after that last page went through the fax machine, I got a phone call from the attorney's office saying, oh, we're sorry to have bothered you, but you and the contractor have been removed from this lawsuit. So I don't know if they ever continue to go out after their insurance company or not. I don't know. But here's the deal. It's the only time that was being sued, I guess, or was going to be sued in my company. And it literally was, I was like sued for 5 minutes. Like that was it. It went really quick. And the reason is because I had that CYA paperwork, and I am really particular about making sure that I actually have a packet of forms and information that I have my clients sign, right down to laundry authorizations, how they want their laundry done, if anybody in the home has allergies. I have a form called a disposal authorization form. It is one of the most important forms that I have, and I would absolutely tell you, do not dispose of contents. I don't care if the homeowner, you have them on film saying it's okay to dispose of these. I would not dispose of anything from that home until you have that homeowner sign that form. And on that form, I'm very detailed. I list out everything line by line. I know it sounds like a lot, but trust me, so is $35,000. That's a lot. And I was able to remove myself off of that lawsuit, which, maybe I would have won that in a courtroom without that form. But do you have any idea how much stress and time and money I would have had to have spent with an attorney, potentially? And I honestly don't believe I could have won without that form, because it was my word against theirs, okay? So, I also have releases that I have people sign. I mean, not just talking about disposing of the contents, but I have release forms signing for odor and for china and crystal and, horns and hides, what we call animal mounts and jewelry. There are so many ways that if you're just very careful when you're doing your job, your contents job, that you can really not only protect yourself from situations like this, where you get into and you know what? You're right. This homeowner, they're under a lot of stress. There's a lot of stuff going on here. This may not be a homeowner necessarily trying to take advantage of the situation. Maybe they literally don't remember telling you, yeah, go ahead and throw away that china cabinet. Yes, go ahead and dispose and throw away all of the electronics. They may not remember that. I don't know. Or maybe the wife says it, but the husband didn't, and so the husband's not happy because the wife said it was okay, and then you've got a mess on your hands. So being sure that you have all these kind of authorization forms signed will help keep you out of a bad situation. It will help keep your relationship solid and good with your homeowner. And it will also make you look very professional, not only to your homeowner, but to your insurance adjuster as well. And I have had clients say, hey, why, this or that, why did, this was disposed of and I didn't authorize that. And I will go ahead and look and say, let me take a look at our disposal form, and I'll find where they actually signed an initial that it was okay for our company to dispose of that item. And they're like, oh, I guess I did. I'm sorry, I forgot. All right. So be real careful out there. Definitely have those authorization forms signed. And if you're thinking, okay, Annissa, that all sounds great, but I don't have anything like that in my company. I was very careful when I created these forms to really, cross my T's and dot my I's and really cover all my bases. And I do have a packet of those if you're interested, available on my website. So you can go to firehouseeducation.com and click on the products link, and you can see that I have that disposal authorization form, as well as a lot of other forms that are important and necessary on a job to protect yourself as well as your client, that are available for you if you just like to have them all done for you and sent your way. All right. Well, Monica, I really hope that helps you. I'm really sorry that you're in this situation. I know it's a bummer, but at this point, since you don't have those things signed, like an authorization form signed, which I would absolutely tell you is imperative for you to do going forward so you don't ever get in a situation again. But if you don't have that right now, definitely have a sit-down conversation with your homeowner and really try to remind them of the walkthrough and what was going on with that, and have whoever did that walkthrough needs to be there having that conversation with the homeowner as well. So I hope you're able to work this out well for yourself. Okay, on that note, please keep those questions coming. I thank you so much. You guys send me some of the best questions, and I'm a little bit behind. I have a few stacked up, but you should see your question answered on Ask Annissa shortly, hopefully, if you're waiting in line. And on that note, send me those emails, Annissa@firehouseeducation.com. Be sure and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will see you on next week's Ask Annissa video column.